everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad that you joined me. We are working on a stamping A to Z project where I am trying to use all of the stamp sets that I've accumulated over the years, and there are a few. Some have never been used, and if you've been with me, you know that. You've seen some of the sets that I pulled out we never did get to use. And some, like this one that we're using today, I have used. Actually, Treasured Medallion, and this big medallion stamp makes great stamps for Christmas. I know one of the first things that I did with it was either this one or Darling Doily or whatever it was. It's a doily pattern, something like this. I stamped on some vanilla cardstock in red and purple all over with the medallion, and then just randomly cut that paper up and used them as gift tags. I might have done like some gold splatter on them that year or something. But with the purple and the red, I think I did put some gold splatter. They were the prettiest Christmas tags that I had ever done. I really liked them. But we're not going to do Christmas yet. Maybe next week. Still stamping A to Z because Lord knows there are Christmas sets over there that haven't been used as well. But we might have to get started doing a little bit of Christmas cards because I'm starting to get backed up on stuff. I have been working on getting stuff ready for, it's going to take a big block, the Christmas market. I had to finish making my little price tags for some boxes that I do, and two of my journals, I didn't like what I originally had on to tie them shut, so I wanted to change those. And as far as cards, I think I'm set with my cards. But I was trying to get some of that caught up. If you remember last week, I also said that I had ordered the new colors from Stampin' Up, and one that I had never used yet was Boho Blue, much to my surprise, because I am a blue person. I use a lot of blue. And there was a Christmas stamp set that I had wanted from them, and that was why I ordered the new inks as well. And when I got that Christmas set and the inks, I also ordered, put my color label on here so that I will know what it is when I get it up in my ink rack. Look at that. I'm not even a demonstrator anymore, and I'm still showing you guys about their products, but that's what I have a lot of. So that's what we're going to, you got to use your products. You got to use your stuff. We all want to go buy the new stuff, like this paper, but I'm really making an effort to use up what I have, and that's what the name of the game is here. This paper was called Countryside Inn, and I think I fell in love with it because it was blues. So if anybody's familiar with Stampin' Up! Products, you know that when they have designer series paper, they'll list on the back of it the ink colors or paper colors that this will coordinate with, which came in handy for me because I wasn't sure what Boho Blue, I figured, of course, Misty Moonlight, because I think that goes with everything. But this paper says that it also coordinates with Balmy Blue, Boho Blue, I don't have Boho Blue paper, Misty Moonlight, and Night of Navy. I do have Balmy Blue, and I do have Night of Navy, and I have Misty Moonlight, of course. So I do have those cardstocks out because I'm not sure which designer series paper we're going to use. So anyways, here's the papers that we're going to select from when we get that far to make a base. I just didn't cut the card base yet because I don't know what I want to use. And what else? When I do make cards with this stamp set, my first thought when I use this medallion is to emboss. I love to heat emboss it. So I do have out my embossing powder, and what I like to do is emboss this in an ink color and emboss it with clear over it. And I apologize for the light because now that we've changed the clocks, I had too much light in here. I had to go close curtains and shut the overhead light off because there was a horrible glare. And we still have one. Is that the, oh, that's the ring light, my aunt light. Well, can't shut them all off. I can't work in the dark. So anyways, I thought what we could do would be use this medallion and then maybe this little design. I don't know what we, like with a lotus design on it, I guess. And maybe I'll make, today we celebrate you. Happy birthday. How's that? Again, this would really be pretty to do something stained glass like for Christmas or whatever. So that is a handy one. This one I've not used too much. And if I remember right, this came with some decals and stuff that coordinated with it back when it was first introduced. So I do have a piece of white because the designer series paper is on white and not on vanilla. Make sure this is 4 by 5 1/4. I am going to have to get a piece of scrap paper and try this out because we haven't used this ink yet. So, oh, I have my little scrap from last week here. Let's see what it looks like. You guys, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I love blue and I like the steel. That's a pretty blue. I hope that the camera is picking that up nice. I like that. Cool beans. So I think what I want to do, stamp this nearer the top, not too close to the top. And what am I using? Today we celebrate you. Today we celebrate you, so I don't have to. And then I also want to try something else on my card today. So I just want to leave enough room down on the bottom to put my greeting. I have my embossing powder handy because we want to get this on there while the ink is wet. I do have an embossing buddy here to get some of the static off of the paper so that that clear embossing powder doesn't go everywhere else. I only am going to want it to stay on the ink. And I have my heat tool down here. Oh, I'll have to unplug that light again. I forget about that all the time. I only have one light socket that I can reach here. One outlet in the wall. Unless I want to shut my computer off. That's not going to work. Okay. So how is everybody? Hope you're all well. Let's see, weather-wise, it's a pretty nice day today so far. We had a pretty good weekend. Make sure this is all covered. And we'll put this on a piece of scrap paper. Let's see if it's stuck. Should have. It looks like it did. It has a nice light coating of clear powder over it. I don't think you can really see that very well. Close up my ink. And see if I can get some of this embossing powder back into the little tub here. I don't want to waste it. I've had this clear embossing powder for, oh gosh, I don't even know, 20 years maybe? Oh, I just dumped some on the table. You know, embossing powder and glitter, they never You never use them up. Speaking of, glitter is the other thing I'm going to try to incorporate today. All right, let's just set that over there because there's some on the lid. And where did my little rag go here? And we'll heat this and see how it comes out. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, what is that paper? I forgot that was down there. See, I like those mandala type things. Oh, look at that. This is, geez, I don't even know where I got this. Kaiser Craft. I think this came in a craft box of stuff that I got one time. And you can color the pages, make little postcards with them and stuff, but Lucky Elephant. I have the elephant stamp by Stampin' Up as well. All right. So, without any further ado, let's get my heat gun. Plug it in. And watch the magic happen. Get my stamp out of the way, right? Cute. I don't know if you can tell the difference. All this really does is puts a nice clear coating on the top. I think it deepens the ink color a little bit and makes it a little bit richer looking. And it just has a tiny little bit of a shine to it. I'm just trying to straighten my paper out a little bit. Sorry. That's the problem with heating the paper. Okay. Then, let's see out of this paper what it's going to look pretty on. We can have it on that. It's not too bad. It's a little busier than what I was going to go for. I do like this. Except I guess I would have to have it that way. I like that. Not really any need to go further because then it gets into flowers and trees and houses and stuff, and that's not what we're after today. So, yeah. Oh, paper trimmers, where did you all go? Oh, I don't even know. I thought I had one here from last week. Oh, there it is right behind me. And we'll make a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 inch panel. 4 1/8. By 5 3/8. Oh, and then we have to decide our cardstock. You know what it's going to be. I don't even know why I'm kidding myself here. So this is going to go on here. I might trim this down a little bit so we could see more of the paper behind it. I might take like 1/4 of an inch off each side. If I do that, I'm going to take it off all 4 sides. And I'm pretty sure ooh, Maybe not. I was going to put it on Misty Moonlight. Huh. Well, now. I know I don't want the Balmy Blue. I went a little frantic for a minute. I thought I was out of Night of Navy, and I kept thinking I was pretty sure I had just gotten Night of Navy, because that was the main reason that I ordered. I needed a couple colors of cardstock that I was running low on. So 4 1/4. I'm going to score this one. 5 1/2. And that gives us 2 card bases. Let's trim that down. I do want to see more of the paper behind it. More of the pattern paper, because that's pretty. So I'm just going to take on, let's do an 8 on each side. See how that goes. Yeah, so let me see, Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Oh, we had a church breakfast Saturday morning, and then, you know, good old household chores, the never-ending laundry and cooking, and I wanted to bake a little bit. Had a Scout fundraiser bingo that I went to yesterday, and I wanted to bake for the ladies at our table, so I had made some little pumpkin loaves. And then we went to that yesterday. Well, I went to that yesterday. Hubby doesn't necessarily go to bingo fundraisers. It's a purse bingo. I'm not really the bingo lady, but I do like to go to purse bingos. 5 seems like it's a little bit long. Guess it's okay. It just seems long to me. But it's a good thing I had the pleasure of everybody's company, because not any of us won anything. That is a little bit long. I'm going to trim off a hair. I must have not had it lined up correctly. Yeah, so my lovely ladies that I get to do these things with. Oh, Brett. That's going to go in here. That's going to go in there. And then I am going to have to use double-sided tape to hold this down, because it does have a little bit of a warp to it since we heated it. And I want it to lie flat on the paper. I'm going to be a little picky about that, I guess. You know what? I probably should heat emboss my... Oh, I thought I lost it. My greeting, since I did the design with this one as well. Am I going to leave myself room to do this little glitter thing I want to do? I don't know. Oh, I know. I could put it in the middle. All right, so we'll put "Today We Celebrate You" down on the bottom of the card. Again, I'll sprinkle it quickly with just some clear. Put it back in my little tub there. Oh, I should have covered up my ink. Silly, silly. And you know what else I didn't do? Shame on me. I didn't wipe off my stamps. that one real quick. Where are you, my little heat gun? There you are. Couldn't have gone too far. Whoop, off. That's why I unplug it. I always figure with my luck, Ella's going to make her way up here one day and accidentally step on that, and that could be dangerous. So, put these back in here. And then I'll have to do my happy birthday on the inside. So what I wanted to do, I have some double-sided tape. I guess I should turn that extra light back on here, huh? There we go. I don't know if that's better or worse. I saw one of the journal ladies that I watch, Nancy Peter, I think is her last name. It's spelled with a Y, but I think it's pronounced Peter. I'm not sure. Anyway, she had done this, and I was thinking, oh, yeah, they used to do that all the time. And she pulled out her Martha Stewart glitters, which I was like, oh, I have them. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to add some glitter. These are very fine glitters. These are really old. I don't know if you can still get them or not. So I pulled out hematite, turquoise, and lapis lazuli. Okay, whatever. And I thought it would be nice to put a strip of, I think I like that lapis color, a strip of glitter on here. So I have some double-sided tape. This is about 1/8 of an inch, and this is 1/4 of an inch, which I think I want to see more. So we're going to use the 1/4 inch double-sided tape. And I'm going to try to get this across here straight. I don't know if I can see. And you have to hold your breath. Off of there, out of my way. And then we can use some snips and make that even with the panel, card panel. Okay. Then put that piece of scrap paper back over here. Take the release paper off of the double-sided tape. Always the most challenging part. There it is. Not to mention the fact I have more boo-boos on my hand. I don't know what I was doing this weekend. I'm telling you, from the paper snips, I think I stabbed my finger. When I was done baking and I had cleaned up all my pans and stuff, I went to put my little cake pans away, and they're just little aluminum pans, and sliced my finger. My hands are dry, so they're starting to crack. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to even be able to do anything. Okay, so I'm going to take my very fine glitter and sprinkle it onto that double-sided tape strip. I'm not going to really overdo it because well, I guess I could take the cap off and pour it back in. But just like the embossing powder, I mean, this stuff I've had forever. Okay. you're sticking on that one end. There's tape there. Oh, I almost blew on it. That would have been kind of stupid. And so then wherever your double-sided tape is, your glitter should stay. And it shouldn't come off. Cool beans? So the other thing that you could do, like with some glitter, I have, because I think now I love it and I want to put a little bit into the medallion. I have this wrapped around here on purpose so that I don't think this is a pen all the time and grab it to write with, because this is just a glue pen. And this is, we're making really fine little dots of glue. Oh, this is my way. And so we could put, is this coming out? It is. We could put little dots of glue and that embossing kind of helps because it's keeping that right where I want it. And pick up some more of that glitter. Why not? Maybe I should have sprinkled it instead of using sticky fingers. Duh. Put some in the center. And then I'm going to set this over here to dry for a minute while we put our other stuff together. And then I'm just going to go over that with a dry, soft brush and wipe off the excess. I don't want to do it yet because that glue is still damp on there. That is going to be pretty. Oh, yay. On my mat. Where'd my little cloth go again? You're busy today, little microfiber cloth. Ooh, get over there. Good thing tomorrow is trash day. I can get rid of some of all the little glitters and stuff. Ooh, cap that up because it will dry. These little pens are really handy. And oh, this is Tombow. I was going to say, I don't know what kind it is, but it's Tombow. So just like your Tombow glue that you use for adhering your cards together. Okay, for my inside, I'm going to, and we're not going to emboss the inside stuff, but I do know what I want to do in here. Ow. I do want to use this little lotus design and my Boho Blue ink. Oh my goodness. Girl, where'd you learn to stand? Sorry, I got that really inky. Let's try that again. Tap, tap, tap. Better. Better. And then And my happy birthday. Where are you? And again, tap, tap, tap. We only tap into the ink. Make sure we have ink on our stamp. And let the ink go into the paper. Yay! And we can start putting this little guy together. I'm going to keep this one out and do some Christmas tags because I think I need tags this year. Oh, I'm a little crooked there on the happy birthday. Is it too noticeable? Well, if I try to straighten it up, my flower there is going to be a little off. Maybe we can do just a hair straightening. I have to be careful. When I did put my order in and I wanted to get more cutting blades, I accidentally ordered scoring blades. I don't need scoring blades. I have enough of them. I don't have extra cutting blades, and so now I'm a little on the nervous side. I do have some stuff coming up here where I'm going to need a lot of paper cut. Have my ladies will come for card class, and I know what we're gonna do. I haven't heard back from our the Women's Association, so maybe they're not doing cards this year, which is kind of sad because I did have some ideas for them too, but that's okay. Yep, and I had some card kits I had to do, so it's always a lot of paper trimming. All right. A little better. Still a little crooked, but hopefully no one's going to pay that much attention. And I do still have rough edges there. I do have to get more blades. Okie dokie. Tape runner. This is so hard to see because I have a blue base on here. But if I have a light color background on my table, then it just makes a terrible, more glare than what we've already got. And then I feel horrible for you because you can't see anything that we're doing. And on the front, I have glitter everywhere. I really do. Oh, I think I like it on the Night of Navy. That blue background flower then is just ever so subtle. Pretty. Yep. Okay, this should be dry. And let me get a dry brush. Must have had some gluey spots on my finger. There we go. Better, better. Okay. And we'll use that double-sided tape then to make this card lay flat. Waiting, hubby will be coming home early again. We have, oh, I have a little bit of time yet. We have to go pick up our new glasses today. Maybe I'll actually be able to see what I'm doing then. Think? I don't know. I didn't think these ones were... I knew my eyes had changed a bit, but I don't really think they're bad. You know, I don't think it's a huge change. But unfortunately, you know, it's another one of those things as we get older. It's one of the things that keeps changing. So I'll have to go run and pick those up, and then I have we have a scout meeting tonight. Our Lady Scouts are meeting to hear what our committee has planned for us for Christmas stuff, fundraisers and nonprofit help that we try to do. And we always do that with some kind of a fun event. So it'll be exciting. Love the holiday stuff we do. There we go. And that double-sided tape really does make a difference holding that down after we've heat embossed it. So there's some glitter, some embossing. Using up an old stamp set again, Treasured Medallion. And if you have this set, just keep in mind, these really do make pretty Christmas designs. I mean, they just look like a snowflake, you know? Beautiful. So I'm happy that you came along and did another card with me today. And I'll see you again next week. I think we will start some Christmas stuff. So be prepared, and I will visit with you then. Bye.